So this mad political shit. I'm not just talking political. I didn't know RFK. That's his name, Robert F. I didn't know his voice was so annoying. His voice is super annoying. RFK sound like Terrence Howard with pneumonia. You know what I mean? That's why he had to drop out the race. I had to drop out of the race, unfortunately, but I want you to please don't Donald Trump because, you know, he's the best political candidate. Could you imagine home trying to, like, make a deal with Putin? Please don't drop the bombs on Ukraine. I hope that you don't drop the bombs because that's not the starting thing. He talk like he's swallowing at the same time, breathing. How you gonna talk out but breathe in at the same time? I don't know exactly what it's done. Could you imagine him and Terrence Howard on the same podcast? Because they both got Parkinson's vocals. It's gonna be called Parkinson's and Parkinson's. Like, you know, I'm glad you came on my podcast, man. It's a real wonderful thing. We're gonna talk a whole bunch of things about the Pythagorean theory and the hypotheses because I made this invention. The mathematicians are hating on me, but RFK, if you can give me some of your political influence, I can probably get some of these inventions. Well, you know, I'll try to help you get these inventions. If you just vote for Donald Trump, and then I'll provide the funding for the Pythagorean theory. Excuse me, I just hate it, sorry. Very unprofessional, very unprofessional. I'm extremely right in front of this nurse judging me right now. Selena is judging me. Not Gomez, I'm talking about the one that died. But I'm not saying she looked dead though. It's just, you know, she's, you know, beautiful, that's all. Kamala Harris is starting to talk to people a little bit more, starting to have more interviews. But it's crazy because, like, regardless of the question they ask her, she always starts off to answer the same exact way every single time. Like, Kamala Harris, what's your favorite color? You know, when I was a real young kid, I grew up in middle class. And my grandmother was a small woman, and she was Indian. Not the fact that she had a dot in the middle of her forehead. And there's so many kids in... She felt like he drunk as hell. There was so many kids in the house. We had to make collard greens, but there was so many. We had to cook the collard greens in the bathtub. The water was so scarce that we sat in the bathtub as they cooked the collard greens. It's an old Indian tradition because the salt from our body gets on the collard greens and we can share it with everybody. You know who was interviewing her? You know who was giving her the interview? Whoopi Goldberg. You know, that's a really good thing, Kamala. Because down south in the deep south when I was in the movie The Color Purple with Danny Glover, we did the same exact thing. We took baths. We had lima beans in the water, collard greens in the water, macaroni cheese, and you don't even have to buy salt anymore because you have the salt off your body. The salt is automatically iodized. You know what I mean? That shit's crazy, man. But Kamala Harris, what is your favorite place to travel when you're going on vacation? When I was a young kid, I was middle class. And we used to cook collard greens with our bodies. You know, that's a really good thing that you did there, Kamala. Over the weekend, Cardi B going through it once again with Offset from the Migos. One of them is dead, so it's the Migo. Now you have to take it out. I'm saying, they're like TLC ain't TLC anymore, it's just TC. Left guys, you know, you gotta. Yeah, the boy, exactly. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta change the Jackson 5 is just Jack. That's it. Got two of them there. The N and the S is gone. You know, the Dino and Michael gone. It's just Jack. That's the Jack 3 out this bitch. You know what I'm saying? But no, you know, Cardi B always do the same shit. I don't understand, like, not all women think like this. What's y'all logic? Your man cheat on you, right? And that's cool. If you want to get the get back, get the get back. But when you tell everybody you're not making yourself look no better. But that's her whole logic. She used to be a stripper, and I put it down when she came up on sex. Then her music was about sex. Then when she happy with her man, she had sex with him. Then when they break up, she had sex with him. Then when she cheats, she had, so it's just sex. It's always sex. That's the center, man. Yeah. You watch her IG. Talking that shit. He's like, oh my God, my fucking Offset, that motherfucker, he's a good father and everything, you know what I'm saying? And I got 3 kids, but that nigga keep cheating on me and shit. He keep fucking these bitches, throwing that shit all in my face, you know what I'm saying? So if he wanna give me the heat, I'm gonna give him a fucking supernova. So you know what I did? I cheated on that nigga. I went to France in front of the Eiffel Tower, and the nigga was giving me back shots while I was pregnant. And you know, the baby probably gonna have a dick, a long, you know what I'm saying, a dick on his head. Cause he got a long ass dick, but that's all good, you know what I'm saying? Cause he fucking wanna play with me, he wanna take it down too low, I'm gonna take it into fucking hell, you know what I'm saying? And to add insult to injury, you know what I'm saying? I got fucked by 2 niggas at the same time, you know what I'm saying? One was hitting it from the front, one was hitting it from the back, and they was holding hands at the same time. So you know I'm about my bars, right? So I was doing the Eiffel Tower in front of the